barakatuh. As you all know, we gathered today here because our principal sir has been recently transferred from this institution. Our school catched heights during the last 3 years under his prime guidance and under his leadership. Without wasting much of the time, we have so many staff members sitting here. All the staff members want to say something for principal sir and his leadership qualities. First, I may invite Mr. Irfan sir to say something about our visionary leader, Mr. Aftab Ahmed Bhatt sir, who has been transferred recently from this institution.
Worthy Principal Sir, dear colleagues, I welcome all of you with the Islamic greetings. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, we must give thanks to the Lord of all powers, King of all kings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has given us this very opportunity that we get together in this very hall for a reason that our worthy principal sir is going to join his new posting. And with this, I think that it is the last get together with our principal sir in this very institute. It reminds me the two things which are very precious in this very universe. The first is gift from Almighty Allah, this precious human body. And the second is the profession which we people have. Both have fixed boundaries. They have their own limits. But within this limit, only one thing matters, which among us is going to left a positive legacy. Ultimately, that matters. Principal sir is going to join new posting at HSS Karimabad. But the new principal sir which will come here, definitely he will receive the vibes of this very sir. What he has done in his tenure of last 3 years. So whatever may be our post, whatever may be our profession, only one thing matters, which yesterday I told also, that leave a thing better than you find it. A beautiful example before us. A dog comes, you might have seen by your own eyes, a dog comes and cleans the spot with his tail and then sits proudly. Why proudly? Because he make the place better than the dog found it. So with this journey we have seen life is quite typical. Officers come and officers go. And we celebrate these two things in the form of either welcome or farewell. But between these two things, that is welcome and farewell, there is actually the bond of emotions. There is the bond of attachment. There is the bond of love. There is the bond of emotions. By being humans, we have to have the emotions. And on departure, when a person departs, it hurts. And the contribution, the positive contribution, where we thrive ourselves, that makes us much depressing. Because one thing we must remember, having a head, noble head, it is Almighty Allah's blessing. It is not only administrative advantage. Otherwise, you might have seen so many institutes. If the head is somewhat awkward, if the head is not good, it makes the whole system hell. When a person when the head of the institute is good, the entire system, faculty, they breathe different air. They breathe the air of dignity. They breathe the air of trust. They breathe the air of wisdom. They breathe the air of honor. When head speaks, when head is the noble, one finds dignity to speak with trust. When head respects, that it boosts our inner morals. So with this, because time is very short, I will just quote here the statement of one of the professor teaching management at Harvard University. And he has written a bestseller author, a book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. He met more than 3,000 people who became successful almost in every sphere of life, not only a particular sphere. Successful as a husband, successful as a wife, successful as a teacher, successful as a student, successful as a principal, successful as a businessman. And he found 7 common habits among them, which uplifted them not only here, but hereafter. The number first is the first quality, because so many of us are going to take the charge now. Even in coming years, they might be the future principals of different higher secondaries. How we can run an institute very smoothly. The number first is always be proactive. Whatever may be the condition, whatever may be the situation, always put your attitude forward. This is the first thing, that is be always proactive. Never get suppressed, whatever may be the conditions. Always bring positive yourselves in order to tackle the negative situation. The second is keep always end in a mind. Begin with end in a mind. You should have a clear-cut goal. What are my goals? Suppose being the principal of this institute, there are certain goals, both academical and statistical and non-statistical goals. So by having all those many goals, you know the obstacles which will come in between them. What strategy I have to apply, what strategy I have to adopt in order to achieve my goals. The number third is see first thing first. It should be confidence. Which things I should give priority, whatever may be your organization or profession may be. Number fifth is win-win policy. Win-win policy means if I want better things for myself, then same approach should apply to other. Being the principal, if he wants goodness for himself, then he should adopt the same approach for rest of the staff members. This is the win-win policy. That is mutual benefit, mutual transaction. And number fifth is first to understand, then to be understood. And the number six is synergy. That is teamwork. If head will not cooperate with the rest of the staff members, whatever may be the potential of the head, it will remain at its own place. Only success and nurturing of things, they only result when all forces join together. Otherwise, there is a beautiful example in South African jungles, that is redwood. Their roots are shallow, they are not much deep, but the roots are intermingled together each other. And those very roots, they help the plant to sustain different catastrophic events. And the number 7 is we must saw the planner. We must keep ourselves fit. So by this the things are quite visible. The coming principle, definitely we will receive the vibes. That overall atmosphere here, it is, I think that the coming principal will be very much fortunate enough, because everything, sir, by dint of his forces potential, he kept everything at his own place. So with this, I once again pray to Almighty Allah that rest of the life, whether it will be at HSL Karimabad or any other place, it should be very smooth for the rest for our principal, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.